Hi, I'm Sean from Makeup Designery. We've had several requests for a Latina or novella makeover. This is my model, Ashley. First, we're going to start off with a corrective foundation and then a bold eye treatment. Let's get started. Ashley has an olive undertone and fantastic skin, so we don't need a lot of coverage. I chose YG1 out of our cream foundations with Makeup Designery's face primer to share out the coverage. For the base application, I've chosen the 940 foundation brush. Load the face primer into the brush with the base. This will allow you to control the product. Start at the forehead and work your way down. Make sure to get on top of the eyelids. This is going to create a nice foundation for your eyeshadow. Be sure to be gentle with your strokes in case your talent is wearing contacts. Get right underneath that lash line. Okay, I'm just gonna go in and buff out the makeup, make sure there's no strokes. Strokes meaning the foundation. You don't want to see any lines that the brush could cause or create. Because of Ashley's olive undertone, I'm going to use the buttercream loose powder and apply it with the 720 powder brush. For sanitation, add loose powder to the lid. You could always sanitize the lid later. Start from the top of the forehead and use a little stippling technique. You don't want to remove the product that you've already applied. Make sure to get under the chin. Now it's time for her eye treatment. To fill in Ashley's eyebrows, I'm going to use Mud's eye pencil in rich brown and apply it with the 210 angle brush. I'm going to start at the inner corner of her eyebrow and brush upward. It's always easier to add product, so make sure you start off with a light application and build your color. Use your mirror as a tool and repeat on the other side. For a highlight under Ashley's eyebrow, I'm going to use Bone Eye Color. And for a little spice on her lid, a mix of apricot and pixie, followed by sienna in her contour, and for a little kick, onyx. I'm going to use the Bone Eye Color right under Ashley's eyebrow with the 320 brush. Load your brush. This creates a really nice soft highlight. And repeat on the other side. I'm not using much pressure, and I'm just using a back and forth motion. Okay, now blend of the apricot and pixie. The pixie is just going to create just a little bit of shimmer right on the lid. It's going to draw attention. Just using a stippling technique, I want to make sure I get nice coverage on her lid. And it's going to reflect light beautifully. I swapped my brush for an 810 smudger brush. It's for a smaller area, a smaller bristle. So I'm going to follow the natural crease in her eye. And this is sienna. If you notice the placement, it's a little heavier towards the outer corner, and as I move forward, it blends and lightens up and thins out towards the inner corner of her eye. Now that we have the placement for the eyeshadow, I'm going to use the 800 blending brush to make sure I blend those hard edges. And blend upward. That'll help create a nice soft edge for the eyeshadow. I'm going to use the 350 brush with the onyx for precise application. I'm going to stipple. In the darkest point, it should be closest to the lid in the contour area. Lightly brush upward, just making sure they're nice and balanced. I'm going to add a little bit more onyx on this side. Blend it out with the 800 brush. You could even use a sponge just to make sure that you have a soft edge. Just lightly blend. For Ashley's eyeliner, I'm going to use the same technique that I used for her eyebrows, using the black eye pencil and the 210 angle brush. Flip your bristles around, and from the inner corner, meet right in the middle. We're gonna go in just for a darker application. Start at the outer corner, hug the lash line, flip your brush over. From the inner corner, meet in the middle. Let's move on to her bottom lash line. And work your way in. After you've finished the eyeliner application, to define the eyes, use the black eye pencil in the waterline. Her eye down just a little bit, just to get into the waterline. Little baby steps, all the way across. You may have to do this a couple of times. You doing okay? All right, let's try it one more time. Let's finish the eye look with mascara. I'm using a disposable mascara wand with loaded mascara. I'm using a tissue to guard her lid. And from the top, I'm gonna roll the mascara onto her lashes. Make sure you get the outer corners. You may have to flip your mascara wand around. Don't forget the bottom. Work back and forth. To shape the perimeter of Ashley's face, I will use a Sunshine Bronzer with the 510 fan brush. The Sunshine Bronzer has more of an olive undertone, so it's going to blend really well with her skin tone. And you see how Ashley's kind of puckering up for me? She's giving me kind of like a stencil to work with, so I can actually see the angle of her cheekbone. Let's finish it up with her lips. For the final touches, the Shine Lip Gloss with a 310 lip brush. Take your lip brush and load both sides of the lip brush. Start at the outer corner, lay your brush flat, and drag towards the center of the lip. Turn the brush over, start at the outer corner, lay your brush flat, drag, and meet in the center. And then load your brush again, flip your brush over, outer corner, meet in the middle, and then repeat on the bottom. Start at the very outer corner, drag, meet in the middle. What's great about this brush is it's tapered, so it gives you a really precise line. Now let's get Ashley into wardrobe.